Hello, this is our compound interest activity. I'm going to go through and walk through one or two in order to kind of help you get started. Compound interest, think of it kind of like a snowball. The first snowball you have is probably relatively small, maybe about the size of a baseball. As we push that snowball in the snow in order to make the base of a snowman, as we push it, more snow sticks to it, so therefore it gets larger. And if we continue that process, if we think of it now in terms of a term, term being, for instance, a year, a month, or whatever the case is, that would be one full rotation of that snowball. Compound interest works pretty much the exact same way. We start off with a basic principle. In this case here, notice that my investment is $200. So for the following situation, assume that we invest $200 into just a basic savings account that earns 4% interest per year. That's going to be compounded over and over again. So that means we're going to earn interest on our previously earned interest, which is the concept of compound interest. This assignment or project here has you going through the process of compound interest 10 rotations of that snowball, or the term being 10 years. So one line will go directly across. So in order to answer the first question here, dealing with our first year term, we had zero balance to start with. We invested $200, so now that means that our current principal is going to be $200. So now we know that we're going to earn 4% interest on this investment. So just for the sake of time here, let's go ahead and get our calculator out. You could use the one on the computer or any other for that matter. And that's what we'll do is we're just going to take 200 times 0.04. And it's incredibly important that we use 0.04, not 0.4, because 0.4 would be 40%. So since we're just dealing with 4%, we need to do 0.04. So once I do that, interest earned looks like I made $8. Now it doesn't sound like a lot, but over time that will continue to grow and grow and grow. So what I'll do is I'll just put $8 in this column here. So my new balance, well, I had a $200 principal, and then I earned $8, which would be my 4%. So my new balance is going to be $208. Forget my dollar sign there. So my investment, knowing what I know, I'm going to continue to add $200 every single year. So just go ahead and put 200 in there. So now my new principal. So what I need to do is I need to take my new balance, add my new investment. That's what that does, is that's going to give me $408 and 0 cents. Dollar sign. So now I need to figure out what I earned for my interest this time. So now instead of multiplying 200 times 0.04, now is what I'll do is I'll take 408 times 0.04. When I do that, is what I do is I end up earning $16.32. Double check my math there. Looks good. Get my dollar sign. And so my new balance heading into the new year is what I would have to do is I'd add 408 and 1632. So 1632 plus 408, what that does is give me $424.32. And then I would just continue this process all the way down the compound interest sheet until I made it all the way to the end. And then is what I should see in this cell here is a total amount of the savings account after 10 years. Understand the term in this case being 1 year straight across. I hope that answers any questions about the compound interest activity. Thank you.